The masking objects in CameraMatch 2011 received some better anti-aliasing options and also a clone mode. So first, to demonstrate, I'm going to go in here and place a mask object. I have a downspout over here in the photograph, but the rendered model is covering over it. So this side of the building here is in the photograph, and then this part here is the rendered model. So first, to bring this forward, I'm going to just draw a large mask object, and that shows me the existing photograph. I'm going to turn my snaps off here to make it a little easier. And now I'm just going to go in here and create a mask. Okay. Okay, now my mask is placed, and now that I have that, I'm going to select the other mask I made, that large one. It's just temporary, and I'm going to delete that. Okay, so now we have our mask in place. Now, in CameraMatch 2010, we had some options in the info palette of either anti-aliasing on or off, and that's equivalent to either 0 here, which you can see now sharp edges against the rendered model, or on, which is equivalent to our number 1 now. And that actually works fairly well for this rendering because it's not a very high resolution rendering. But if you have higher resolution, this sometimes is not enough, and we wanted to give you more power with that. So we give you more options here of levels. So here's a level of 2, and it goes on up to 9, which would be very much overkill in this case. But as you can see, we just wanted to give you that flexibility. So I'm going to leave it at 2 here, and that looks pretty good like that. Okay, another option we have here is we've given mask objects a new mode, and that mode is a clone mode. So here we've got a new walkway in the model. We've placed some masks here, as you can see. I'll pull one away, and that's just to cover up that edge of the sidewalk in the model. But over here we've got an existing sidewalk, and we want to get rid of it. Normally we'd have to go into Photoshop and use some type of cloning tool in there to remove that sidewalk. So here we can use the mask object, and I'll just draw a little bit here. Like that. Now we don't see any difference because we're masking over the photograph, so there's nothing to mask as far as a model is concerned. But if we go up to the info palette, we can click on clone mode, and when we do that, we'll see a grip appear, and this actually defines an offset for what we want to show as far as the image offset in the mask. So here I can scoot this up into the grass area, and you'll see it's actually shifting the image from the grass up here. Scoot it up a little more, and it's helping to mask that out. And it shows you the area dashed as well. That works better there. So again, I can go in and place another one here. Like so, and we'll select clone mode again, And let's shift that like so. Now this one's a little darker. Let's see if we can get a little darker grass area. Maybe shift it up this way a little bit. Just gotta play around with it a little. Like so. And then this also uses the anti-aliasing setting, and for this you may want to bump it up a little bit higher, and that kind of helps soften those edges a little more and helps blend it in with the background.